Hey, Spiritual View, good morning. Welcome to your Monday morning reading. I am Marsha, and I'm one of the hosts here on the channel. We are a collective of soul sisters who have come together to merge our modalities and our magic, and we bring you daily tarot readings Monday through Friday. We also go live on the channel on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, so if that's of interest to you, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Certainly something we all are familiar with, I think, in this 21st century existence. So let's just jump into the reading for the day. I'm inclined to use the Gaia deck this morning for our oracle cards, and then we'll draw some tarot cards to get some clarifications. I am still getting over a little bit of a sinus infection, if you will. I've been traveling a lot, so excuse the raspiness of my voice today. Let's see, boy, what a lineup we have in the astrology for the week ahead. We had the Sun-Uranus conjunction over the weekend, and man, that was it. I just feel like things have changed. The shit has hit the fan, so to speak. It just got very real right now. So all the work we've been doing, now's the time to implement these changes in mindsets, in our identities, and really going after the things we've dreamt about. So let's see what we think this is about. Well, we got the 36 card of Moonlight. Look at that. Beautiful. It's reminding me of the full moon we had not too long ago, that Scorpio full moon. The key words here are travel, romance, and potential. I'm going to take a look at this. This is a 36 card, as I mentioned, that reduces to a 9. Boy, the amount of energy that has been at 5 degrees or 9 degrees lately has been pretty astounding. So, nines are about the endings of cycles, but it's also a number of action, of taking action. So let's see. I'm going to just skim this really quickly. Wow. So what we think is going on. Romance is in the air. You will soon travel somewhere special. A romantic evening leads you to discover a source of untapped and virtually unlimited potential. A simple yet inspirational idea comes to you, and will have you look at life from a different perspective. Though this will create something new, something that will be of lasting value. Relax, unwind, and enjoy this time. The reflective light of the moon fills your heart with love and reveals a deep well of untapped creative potential. Are you inviting romance into your life? So this is under in the spread here, this is under the question of what we think is going on. So what we think is going on is a period of potential new creativity, romance, and travel. I hope for some of you that is true. What is really going on is purification. Notice how both of these cards do have the water element there. This is the purification card through the water. Emotional cleansing and rejuvenation is what's really going on, leading to opening to potential romantic endeavors. I think for a lot of us, this is at the heart of what we have been manifesting. We want the freedom of time to travel, to be with those that we love, to really kind of reflect over life in a beautiful, romantic way. But before we can get there, this 32 card, which reduces to a 5, and 5s are about change and going with the flow of the water. What is really going on here is the purification of the emotions that came up, likely at that Scorpio full moon. There will be a period of time where those things have to come out, be purged, so that we can be receptive to the universe bringing us our dreams, right? Bringing us the things we've pined for and longed for, so to speak. So, emotional cleansing and rejuvenation. Let's go ahead and take a sneak peek at that since I read the other. Here we go. This card signifies healing and rejuvenation, which comes as a result of an emotional cleansing. In the coming days, you may experience some emotional turmoil. Deep feelings that you thought had already been dealt with or previously resolved resurface seemingly out of nowhere. Do not be concerned, for a profound healing is taking place, and at the end of this process, you will feel all the better for it. The lady featured on this card emerges from the deep waters of her emotions into the light of a new day. Emotionally cleansed and rejuvenated, she now is ready to move fully into her power, free of the emotional baggage that she previously carried. I say, bring it on. I am here and ready for that, y'all. Let's get some tarot cards. I think I just want to use a traditional tarot deck today. Yeah, I'm just struck by how the astrology really is lining up with what the oracle cards are giving us a sneak peek into for the week ahead. It is not going to be all roses and fairies this week. I think, as I opened with, it got really real right now. And underneath, yes, we have a confirmation of that. Shit is getting real, people. And we are moving away from identities, groups, jobs, families, whatever ties that bind us to an old lifestyle. And for many of this, we are making space for a slower, simpler life. It's all about perception. A lot is going to be revealed that is going to shock the normal population. And that big reveal is starting now. It's going to continue to pick up speed in the next 30 days and even faster still in the next 60 days. And that cycle will kick off as much change as we had in early 2020. Okay. It's going to be a similar paradigm shift based on worldly events. And that period's going to last for about 18 months. So from now until the beginning of 2027, we are in the thick of it. We're being called to purge, clean ourselves, rejuvenate ourselves. We need to shine our light and lead with love. Notice how what is radiating out behind her, the sun coming up there, changing the vibration that emanates out into the world because we have purged. We've done the emotional clearing. Why is this happening? Page of Swords energy here. This is a Gemini energy, right? We are fast approaching Gemini time. This would be about messages coming in for a new life, new ideas, new creative endeavors. At the precipice of the beginning of almost hearing the call of judgment, right? This would be the beginning of the trumpeting, so to speak. But we need to do the cleansing. We need to continue in that process in order that the messages, albeit subtle right now, these messages are subtle, but they're trying to come in. And that's why the purge has to happen. Our next best move forward. Hello. Traveling lightly. Pack lightly, y'all. We're headed out on a brand new journey. So much of the outer planets So many of our personal planets, just a lot of planets changing signs next month. In just a matter of weeks, we've got up to 5 planets changing signs. And it is going to feel like a brand new world. I cannot stress that enough. That if you knew now, if you knew then what you know now about a global pandemic, what would you have done differently? You are at another very significant juncture in the time and space of human evolution. And if you are hearing my voice, this is your sign. There will be great changes in human consciousness, in the way we live day to day, that in January of 2027, I want you to look back going, yep, if I knew then what I know now, right? We don't want to keep asking ourselves that question. Live the life now. Take the leap of faith now. Today, take an action for yourself, for your new life. Okay? The healing is happening. This, I'm just struck by every time I see this card now, I see immediately how the rest and the healing that is taking place has been so good for you. Those golden rays coming in from having purged have now, they enrobe you. They envelop your every presence down to the tiniest cell in your body. Everything has been transmuted from this white into this gold. It's an alchemical process. You are the hero of this lifetime. You are your own hero, okay? Wow, beautiful healing energy. Seven of Pentacles. You have sown some really good seeds. The harvest is about to come in. No matter what happens out in the world, tend to your own flock, tend to your own crop, and keep your focus and energy there. It doesn't matter what's happening. Perception is everything. You keep your head down on your goals, and they're completely within reach. Underneath, and what we don't see coming, a King of Pentacles. This is Taurus energy. This is manifestation energy. This is the energy of complete nurturance, very grounded, just robed in excess and luxury and the finest things in life. Completely abundant and able to manifest everything you need. Every material thing you would ever need is available in what you don't see coming. So stay the course. Let the flow of the emotions come and let that purging happen. Let's get one more oracle card, if we can, from the Gaia deck. I'm going to go ahead and give these one more shuffle. Actually, I'm not. I think I'm going to take the card underneath, the number 4 card, the dream. Something is revealed, an insight or a breakthrough. Let's take a look. I love that we've started and ended with the moon. We're dreaming a little dream of a future life that is just within our grasp. As long as we are purging what no longer serves us. It's pretty simple. Okay, the dream. You will soon break free from the situation that has been causing you concern. Something will be revealed either in a dream or through someone you know and trust. The information you receive will give you an insight into something that has remained hidden from you for some time. This will be a big relief for you as you realize that your concerns and fears were unnecessary and unfounded. All is well that ends well. However, do not forget this episode, for it is a reoccurring theme for you. The next time you are unsure of something, try to refrain from jumping to conclusions which are not based on fact. And also pay attention to your dreams. Try to remember them as you wake up. With time, you will intuitively learn their symbolic language. This message has been floating around in your dreams for some time already. Wow. I told you, first card out, why this was happening. Messages from spirit are trying to come through to you. Messages about your new journey, just the first step ahead, right? Messages around the lessons of the healing. Notice how this figure is lying down, almost in deep meditation. When we clear our minds, and when we sleep, we know the veil is thin and messages can come through. Get a dream journal, write it down. Stay focused. Those messages are bringing forth tangible material results that grow and sustain you. Spiritual View family, I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, leave me a comment down below. That really is the best way to interact, and it helps the algorithm know that this message has resonated with you. I hope you will come back and check out some of the other readers this week, and do check us out on Thursday when we go live at 7 p.m. And if I don't see you between now and then, I hope you will come back and join me next Monday. Until then, take care.